Hello everybody, Charlie here, right after the game between Naples and Palm Beach with Who's the Ref, and the ref is none other than Randall Johnson. Randall, how you doing?
Oh, I'm having a good time. That was a fantastic game.
Man, they made you run, huh?
I like to run. I don't like to run. No, they did a great job. They a lot of kicking, a lot of ball movement, a lot of speed.
A lot of tries.
I think we got a few.
We almost made 100 points between the two teams.
Well, we like to
close.
get points. We want to give the fans a show.
So tell us a little bit about, so people get to know you a little bit about your rugby history.
All right, so I started rugby in 1986 at a small school, and yeah, don't do the math.
No, I started before, don't worry.
Well, that's true. Maybe, I'll give you that one. That's only because you probably played younger.
Maybe, yeah.
So Geneseo State University of New York, the Warthogs, and then went off to the military after the school and I split ways amicably, and before the 4 years. Really started learning rugby when I played for Tempe Old Devils. So that's where I learned rugby. Prior to that, it was just Red Rover, send that guy over.
That's a great name.
And yeah, the Tempe Old Devils, fantastic rugby. A lot of Polynesians on our team. Salty Thompson was he was my scrum half, and he's the one that instilled the whole idea of fitness. Yeah, because we would be the most fit team.
Would you still keep?
I still, yeah, I'm.
Because you could keep up today. Pretty well.
We'll say that. I tell you what, I learned how to cheat.
Okay.
Take cheating lines, especially at my age. But then I played for Rochester Colonials in New York, and then the Rochester Aardvarks, finishing out my career with Chattanooga Red Lions.
Okay.
So.
And you have not been in Florida that long, right?
This is my second stint. The first time I was in Florida was in 1995, and I walked on to the Bumblebees for one practice. I wasn't fit, and there was a lot of Spanish, and I really felt out of place. I just didn't know anything, and they didn't know who I was.
Welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami. I think they have a song. And so I was living on South Beach, and I left a lot of brain cells on that island.
I can imagine.
So yeah, that was this second time I showed up here in it was February 1st of 2020, right before the world ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been a ref?
Reffing, I started about 2008 on a B-side match. Just one of those things that I wish we had more B-sides, and I like seeing the B-sides that we have. I'm seeing more of them.
Yeah.
Someone said, do we need a referee?
Was that one of those classic moments? There's no ref, hey, you.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah? Do you remember the game?
I do. Well, I remember it was at Aardvark Park up in Rochester, and I'm not sure who we were playing, some nameless team that we beat up on, that's all I'm going to say. And they said, here, take the whistle. And I found it was fun. I was, now I played flanker, so my whole life was seek and destroy, find the ball, get to the ball. And you really kind of do the same thing as a referee. You just don't have to ruck or tackle.
Yeah, that's most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time. Yeah. There's been times I've been caught in the middle of a ruck.
And so since 2008, you said?
2000, yeah, about 2007, 2008, somewhere in there.
And you've done a long journey within the referee.
It's been.
Because right now as in Florida, you're the VP of
referee development.
You are also still working for the Tennessee.
So it's the Mid-South Referee Society, which is Tennessee.
You're making a lot of money, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's I might be able to fill up a tank of gas now. Still the Referee Society chair for the Mid-South, which is Northern Alabama, Northern Mississippi, Eastern Arkansas, including Arkansas State, Kentucky. So just everything right around that state. I'm also on the board for the South on the RLC, the Rules and Law Committee, and so we give suggestions, pass information from the local referee societies, of which there's Florida, Southeast, Deep South, Texas, pass that information up to the higher ups at USA Rugby on our recommendations and or what we're seeing out in the field.
So you basically move referees upwards.
Well, then there's that other part, which is developing referees. Okay. Those that we have some wonderful ones here in Florida. We have Tom Champa, Kai Martinovic, and Jason Browning did a really wonderful job up at Nash Bash just this last weekend.
Yeah.
He did really well. So we've got some folks there, hopefully to get more referees moving in the regional development group up to the national development group.
For some reason, they all leave once they become.
There's a history of that. There's a guy by the name of Lex, I guess, another guy by the name of Cisco.
Lex, we're going to see him tomorrow at the Shark game.
Yes.
He's doing the Shark
Lex
game.
is doing that game?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. It's a homecoming.
Yeah.
It's a homecoming.
And as far as development, what are you doing in that area?
So, well, the first thing I was trying to do is to get codified reports, get reports on referees, get coaches out to them, because there's nothing worse. You're a man on an island by yourself, man or woman on an island, and there's no one there. If you've got someone to coach you or to go over the video, of which the videos from you are fantastic, they're invaluable teaching tools, because you can go back, the referee does some self-reflection, coaches can look at it and go, you know, if you ran here a little bit better, you might be able to see this.
You can hear the sideline giving their opinions.
Oh, well, they're the best. They're the best. They never miss a call.
How are we as far as referee abuse in the scale from 1 to 10 here in Florida?
It's not that bad. It also depends. It depends. Some of the toughest games to do are the Division III. Division III, because of the range of skills. You've got guys that really know the game, you know, and if you down to, you know, she just walked on her first time, or this person did that, they don't know what they're doing. So you've got this whole gamut, and you've got a gamut of fitness. So you've got people that get tired immediately, and then others that can run all day long. And so it's not like the higher level matches. These higher level matches, the players start at a level and they fatigue down to a certain level. They all have about the same skill set. But in those lower level matches, it's all over the place, which makes it difficult for a referee.
I guess this season, this D3 we have now with 11 teams, it's actually, you can see which other teams that have come from D4 and not ready for D3.
Well, they're playing rugby, though. It's the good thing.
So, oh, yeah, for sure. So, what is your favorite law?
My favorite law?
Do you have a favorite law?
Yeah, just the scoring.
That one?
To try.
And the least favorite law?
Least favorite law?
You would just get out of the book, if you could.
Numbers in the line out.
Okay.
Numbers in the line out. Never call it. Manage it. As I tell, just look, I don't want to count. I don't like to count. I mean, I do CrossFit, so we count a lot. That's about all I can do. I don't want to count how many people in there. Tell me how many you have. You have that many. Get the numbers right. Throw the ball. Let's play.
What would you say to somebody who is sort of thinking of picking up the whistle? Why should he do it?
First things first. Love the game. Play the game. Start dabbling in picking up the whistle. Run with another referee. Shadow them. On those B-side matches, it's fantastic to have somebody come out and just run with me. And I'll say, and we're doing that. Absolutely. Come on out there. They just shadow. Run with the referee, and now we're moving. It's, think of it as on your tour. You're like a tour of the Coliseum. Just follow me. Just keep walking, and you get a feel for the game and how it flows, and you look at it from a different perspective. So that's my number one thing right there. I think it's fantastic. Come on out, pick up a B-side whistle, and just run with us.
So no regrets of picking up the whistle back then?
Absolutely not. You know what it does is it extends your rugby career. It really does. Because if you've got that experience, you can then, you're in your 20s or 30s or maybe an injury or something, don't walk away from the game. If you coach if you can, because we need teams and we need players. Always need teams and players. But come on out and grab the whistle. It's actually fun. And if you got a sense of humor, you can try to spin it and have a good time. Because really, you're out there with 30 of your best friends, whether you like them or not.
Yeah, at times they don't seem your best friends, but after the game, in the third half.
Honestly, here in Florida, I've had nothing but warm welcomes. So I love it. Some of the Midwest games, they're tough. It's a different thing up there. I think it has something to do with the cold.
Oh, probably, yeah. Hey, man, well, thank you very much.
Thank you for everything you do for us. You really help us out.
I'm glad I could talk to you because you're up there north, so I don't get to see you too much.
I know, it snows where I live.
But it's nice.
In Daytona.
It's nice down here, huh?
It is. It's very nice. I haven't been down there before.
You should move maybe, man.
Oh my gosh, not again to South Florida.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you, Randall.
Thank you much.
Good game, huh, today.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Great, thank you, man.